Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name is Pete. If you are new, then welcome and thank you very much for watching. And if you have subscribed because of one of my previous videos that I've been putting out the last couple of weeks, then thank you very much for doing that as well. I really appreciate all your YouTube love and I will try to repay it as good as I can. So please comment in the comment section below and let me know what you would like me to do in future videos. Today I thought I'll do something completely different because I went into the store in Anderson's and I overheard some of the guys talking about the new Boss GT1000, and they were talking about Helix, they were talking about GT1000, they were talking about the head rush, and they were like, oh, you know, which one shall I get and what's the best, and you know, all that stuff. And that's all relative. You know, there's something for everyone. They all do different things. You know, they all, if you come from one place, you go to here, or if you're beginner, you know, what would you do, and do you prefer it smaller, do you prefer more inputs, do you prefer this and that? So there's 1,000 things. So anyway, so one of them went, hey Pete, man, you tried all of these different things. And I was like, yeah, we did a video with Rob and Lee recently, and where we used the GT1000, so the Boss GT1000, and he was like, oh, but can you get like Mayer kind of tones out of it, you know, like bluesy, Mayery, cleany kind of tones. I was like, I don't know. I mean, we did a few videos, but I haven't really had time to sit down with it myself and plug it in. So I thought, hey, that's a good challenge. Why don't, it was like, okay, challenge. And I was challenge accepted, good challenge. And I was like, so here we go. So why don't I try to see if I can get some Mayer tones out of a Boss GT1000. So what I've got is, I've got an iPad which is linked up Bluetooth via Bluetooth down to the GT1000. It's on the floor. That's running straight into the Apollo 8P, and I'm hearing some speakers in the room here. So that I'm gonna go with that sound. So you know, it might sound a little bit different, but I really hope we can do this, because it's quite interesting to see if we can get something out of it. So what I'm going to do is start first. I'm going to record the screen. 3, 2, 1, and recording. So that's recording now. I'm going into the Boss GT1000. I'm going to try to find on here a patch that I kind of clean and then work my way from there. So I've got my 2004, something like that, standard Strat with some Radio Shop Chris Buck signature pickup in it. So I thought that's kind of a Mary guitar, like a bluesy kind of, that kind of vibe. So I'm going to scroll through the presets here till I find something. I sort of had a quick look earlier because I've only just plugged this in like once to just go through, and there was a really cool acoustic patch where you could hear the sound like an acoustic guitar. So anyway, so here we go. Dirty Tweed. Let's see what that's all about. So you want that kind of tone, you know, that. I mean, that's pretty good just for, that's just the preset. That's the Dirty Tweed preset. And I bet you there's some reverb. Okay, well, you know what? And then it's tuned at the end. So I know that we can go in and there's a warm clean here as well. What is that? Oh, warm clean. That might be good as well. Go back to the Tweed. You know, I don't think it really matters. I'll just go with Dirty Tweed, and then I'll go back here, and then I will, as you can see here, now I'm on the iPad and I'm scrolling through. So what you see is essentially the editor for the Boss. You can go, if I go down on the floor, you can go into effects as well, and then you'll get the same row of pedals with a mix, and you can scroll through and you'll get this as the same vibe going on as you get on the iPad. Now, I'm gonna let's go first and go on to the amp section. So if you hold that down, and here's the tweed combo. But let's try a little bit more clean, so let's try the deluxe combo. So I had the tone roll back a bit on the guitar, so and what's that there? Okay, so that's the, so that would be the reverb, which is on one of the channels, sort of the patches. I'm just gonna not swallow that, put that over there. So here's the kind of clean tone. That's pretty cool. You got your bass. I mean, that's pretty easy right there. Maybe put a little bit more bass in. Yeah, you can hold it down as well. That's all right there, I think. We'll go with that. Maybe a little bit less. Let's go 62. Good. What's on page 3? Oh, that's the gain and the solo level. Okay, so you can put that in. So that's cool. Deluxe combo. I like that. So let's go back to the main editor here. There's a noise gate on. I don't need that. I'm not a fan of noise gates. I need some reverb in my life. What is this here? All of this here. So I don't really know what all of this other stuff is. I will just leave that because I don't really know what that is right now. So I need some reverb on it. So put some reverb on there. But I don't want that on that channel. I just want reverb all the time. So I think I can click there. Got my CTL Control 2. And I believe I can scroll down. See, there's the reverb. So I'll click that. Don't want reverb on that. I would like to have on the 2. I like to have a delay instead. So I'll go into delay 1 maybe. So let's see what that does when I get to it. But the reverb is now still on. Okay, so I'll hold that down. Spring. I like that. It might be a little bit too much reverb, sort of overall. The time could be a bit longer, maybe the... I think that sounds pretty good, you know. You can go in here. There's all the duck, there's the mod on there. You got your low and you got your high dampening. Direct level. Might be a bit too long. What's the plate like? There's always fun to be had. I think I'll go with that because it's pretty difficult to hear in the room here where I am. It probably sounds different with you guys out there, but I think that's really cool. So we like that, and that's now should be on all the time. So I've still got the other control knobs 3. So I think on 3, just because I can, and I like a looper, I'll put a looper in at the end, instead of the tuner function, you can toggle it to have it on and off. I just want the looper to so if I click looper, then now that should be a looper there. And I think it is, so if I go clever, you can overdub that, you can stop, and all sorts of looper stuff. So, delay on 2, there's a solo preamp on the 1 here. What does that do? Let's put an overdrive pedal on there instead. So let's go distortion, and that would then be back here, I would assume. There it is. Let's go into that, hold it down. Let's go and find quickly a, what have we got? What have we got? What do you got? Natural overdrive. It's a bar loop. Let's try crunch. Let's try turbo. Don't think I would use that, but let's try mid boost. That's also nice. I mean, there's some nice clean, there's some nice stuff. That's probably a bit too much. Too much. Fat. Too fizzy. Let's see. Crunch. Oh, sorry. I'm actually digging that. I was digging that mid boost there. Bit more drive maybe on that. I think something like that. And you know what? I think that sounds really good. So let's save that on there. So we got that. So let's go on this one. Delay, 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 delay. Okay, so analog, tape. One head, that's nice. Just a little bit. You know, it's not, it's there. I mean, let's just take that delay down a bit. Cool, I like that. So go back. So let's just put that master delay on there. To the clean zone. Or you probably want a little bit more delay on that, reverb on that bit there. So you can always go back in and sort of just hold it down, give it a bit more reverb. You know, you can also add, you can add a compressor in the beginning if you feel like you need a bit more on EQ or whatever, but I think we're just gonna make it a bit simple now. I mean, I think we're pretty good. So I put the compressor on in the end. Difficult chords. So, there we go. What do you think? Did we manage to get the Boss GT1000 to sound a bit like Maya? Did we get some Mayer tones out of it? I thought it was all right. I thought it would work really well. You know, you get your in-ears in. You know, I didn't spend very long on this, so you know, if you want to sit down and do this properly with some, you know, FR caps and maybe in ears and getting it properly done. That's really cool. You know, the cool thing about this as well is you can take this, if you are doing a gig or something, you loop something up, whatever you're playing, and you go out front and you can tweak it as you go along. Out in the front, that's really cool. I like that. That's a really cool feature. The whole Bluetooth connectivity is really cool. It's a tiny little box and it doesn't take up much space and it sounds really good. So, but anyway, thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna play out and I'll see you next time. And thank you very much again to Lee for letting me use a corner of the Andertons YouTube filming studio. And yeah, thank you. Take care. Bye.
Thank you.